Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. Today we've got a beer from another brewery that has gone into doing like a craft line and a specialty line. And it's another German brewery. The main brewery is Maisel. I think they're most famed for the wheat beers. And it's like a family run brewery or something along those lines. My history about the brewery itself could be wrong. As always, information is down below. And last week I was in one of the local supermarkets that we don't really go to too much here because it's a little bit more out the way than the one that we usually do, because we've got two like different supermarkets that are like 10 minutes away in both directions. But one's a little further, but it's a big one. It's sort of like the Asda or Walmart of the city. And every now and then they do like seasonal beers, but it's never really anything too special or too unique. That's pretty much what a lot of the supermarkets do anyway. But I noticed when I was there last week that they had a stand for the Maisel and Friends beers, or at least a few of them. I know you can pick up a 6-pack of the regular pale ale, which I have already reviewed. Found it a little bit underwhelming. You can get like a gift box of the 3 main beers that they're selling in this unit, as well as buying like branded glasses and stuff. And I think it's good that the German supermarkets start to embrace this stuff, even though probably in a couple of weeks' time that stand will have disappeared. But yeah, they've also got like a little bit of information. You can get loads of leaflets there. And basically this is the selection of beers that they have. It's really quite hard to see in this light. But they've got Stefans Indian Ale, which is an IPA, Jeff's Bavarian Ale, and they've got Mark's Chocolate Bock. Now, I went for the Indian Pale Ale because I'm a massive IPA fan. And yeah, I enjoyed it so much when I first drank it that I wanted to get another bottle to do a video review. And hopefully in the future I can pick up a bottle of the Bavarian Ale and the Chocolate Bock, because the Chocolate Bock sounds pretty damn nice. But I was in the mood for the IPA today. I know, a lot of people are really put off by IPAs because they seem to be the go-to like craft beer. When you're starting out trying new craft beers, you do tend to gravitate towards IPAs. And they just happen to be one of my favourite styles. So yeah, I thought it was about time that I did a review of this one. But yeah, really nice bottle. Comes in a 750 milliliter bottle, I should say. And this one is clocking in at 7.3%. So it's a little bit of a heavy hitter. It's, one of those beers that if you're having a little bit of a gathering with friends and you just want to take a beer with you that'll last you through the night, this is one of those ones. I really took my time when I first drank this one, and I enjoyed every moment of it. And yeah, really nice label, nice and simple, but elegant at the same time. The back pretty much the same, but just more text based, and then you've got a nice label on the neck going onto the bottle cap, which is, I think it's just a plain bottle cap, but I'll have a look anyway, waste time. Yeah, just a plain gold bottle cap. But yeah, in terms of presentation, why take a bottle of wine, to a meal when you can take a bottle of beer like this? So anyway, let's get this beer opened and poured. Not too much going on in terms of barrel smoke. This has been in the fridge for a few hours because I do like to have my IPAs chilled. I like to have a lot of my beers chilled. I know, it can most of the time detract from the flavour, but as long as I enjoy them, that's the main thing. So yeah, just in the middle of watching the Ian Jury biopic Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. Really good film so far. And before that I was watching The Ecstasy of Wilko Johnson, another fascinating documentary. Well, that's a documentary. The Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll is a biopic. But yeah, Wilko Johnson, such a fascinating guy. Phenomenal guitar player. I've only really just started to get into like Dr. Feelgood and listening to Wilco Johnson's music a bit more. That album he did with Roger Daltrey, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, what a story. You know, he was diagnosed with cancer and he had about 10 months to live, and he survived it, and now he's still here with us, just doing his thing. So yeah, having a bit of like an unintentional stiff records sort of night. So I'll probably end up watching that BBC documentary about them. Anyway, this isn't my film channel. This is my beer channel. But yeah, beer in a glass, and isn't that a pretty little thing? Not overly active. In fact, there's really not too much going on in terms of carbonation. And this poured with about half a finger's worth of nice, I'm going to say fluffy white head. But yeah, orangey, amber, marmalade, that sort of thing. Slightly copper colour, and then at the bottom you've got a really nice golden light coming through. Not too hazy. There is some hop haze in there. I'm not sure if it is bottle conditioned or not. I think it might be. But yeah, it looks like a nice beer, even though I say that so many times. Anyway, let's see what it smells like. Don't know why I'm doing the cheese thing again. Orangey, mandarin, clementine. It's got like a nice nuttiness as well about it. Citrusy, lemon, limes. Nice little bit of malt there as well. It smells a bit like fruit juice, where you're not getting that sugary fruitness in the aroma, but that nice, slightly sour, sour real fruit juice sort of smell. But it's actually not a potent beer. It's not like exploding with flavour out of the glass, and I've been recording this video for 7 minutes so far. But yeah, it smells good. It's nice, refined, mature, toned down, and there are people outside making noise. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. So nice and zesty. It's got a real nice fruit character to it. You are picking up like a malty backbone, but it's not too much. But you are picking up those nice tropical flavours. And even though it's not really bursting with fruitiness, it is rather subtle and like balanced. The first thing that strikes you is this doesn't taste or feel like a 7.3% beer. It's not too heavy, you're not getting the alcohol flavour, you're not getting the alcohol burn going down or the warmth. Dangerously sessionable, drinkable. Yeah, it's just a really nice beer. Let's go in for another taste. Getting those tropical flavours in there again, like I was picking up in the aroma. Nice juicy watermelon, maybe a little bit of like lime zest that's a little bit tangy. It's got a nice zesty bitterness to it as well. But yeah, like candied sugar, like candied fruit pieces, that sort of thing. A little bit of orange in there as well, not too much. But you're also picking up, like I was saying, those like malty characters. So it's not a completely fruity or tropical IPA, but on the other hand, it's not like what you'd expect from a quintessential, like traditional malty, biscuity IPA. Picking up those hops in there as well, that nice hop bitterness. And it might not be brimming with flavour, but it's a damn good beer just to sit back and enjoy with. It's got stuff going on, don't get me wrong. Some people might argue that this is a bit of a dull beer, but yeah, easy drinking. I want to take my time with it because it's one of those beers that I want to savour, even though I could easily just sip this constantly. You know, just one bottle of this is perfect for an evening. It's one of those beers, perfect, you know, like a table beer. It's perfect gift for someone who likes beer. Perfect like housewarming gift. I don't know, it's just got that feel about it, and it's presented so nicely. And sometimes you get labels like this and presentations like this, and you drink the beer and it's like, it's dull as hell. But this is a really nice, flavoursome beer. Not too much though. Yeah, not like sickly sweet, not overly bitter, not too malty. Really nice and balanced. And I'm not too sure how long Maisel have been brewing beers like this, but it's got that feeling where it's like they've been brewing this for absolutely ages. And I don't know, maybe some minor tweaks. I can't really tell you right now what I would change about it. But is it a 10 out of 10 beer? I think that would be very unfair. I think that'd be dishonest to the guys at Maisel, and it'd be dishonest to you guys watching this video. But it's definitely a 9 out of 10. I can't think of too many things that let this beer down. Presentation, it's got it. The label, the bottle, the look, the smells, the flavours. It's just a damn good drinkable beer that you can take your time with, because there's enough there. I know I've described that terribly, but I hope you guys can appreciate what I mean. So if you ever get the chance to pick up a bottle of this, because I'm sure the Maisel stuff is, I've seen it around in like British bottle shops and that sort of thing. So I think this would, I'm not too sure what the distribution's like, but if you do ever stumble across it, give it a try. Just enjoy it, sit back and enjoy it. I know Simon over at Real Old Craft Beer has reviewed pretty much all of the Maisel and Friends beer line, and I think from what I remember, positive comments, and I'm definitely going to agree with that sentiment. This is a fantastic little beer, and yeah, tastes just as good as I remember it, even though that was only last week. But you know, tastes can change really quickly, I've found. But anyway, I've taken up way too much of your time already. I've reviewed a couple of other beers during this evening, and I think this is it's just a perfect way to end a night. I can't think of anything better than just having a good beer, having a good film, just sitting back and enjoying yourself on the weekend. It's one of those beers, but it's got that elegant, I'm talking shit, it's a 9 out of 10 beer. That's all you need to know. So if you want to find out more about Maisel and the Maisel and Friends beers, links will be down below. Of course, I've mentioned Simon's reviews, so I'll put those in the description box as well. Check out my other Maisel Pale Ale review, and check out the Indian Pale Ale playlist, as well as my Instagram if you're on Instagram. And yeah, subscribe to the channel for more beer reviews. If you've tried this beer, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And what's your favourite IPA? Just hit me with comments down below. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my beer, shut the hell up, and leave you guys to it. Hope everyone's having a good weekend, because I'm recording this on the weekend. And yeah, I'm talking shit now, so bye. See you later, guys.